Hey everybody, this is the librarian, and today I thought that I would do another tag. I found what's called the Shelfie tag, and I thought that it was really interesting and cool, and I decided to do that today. So the first question is, how many shelves assigned to books do you have? I just counted. I have 17 assigned to books, and I think I've got one extra that's just kind of got junk on it that's going to get cleared off because slowly but surely I keep acquiring new books, so I'm going to have a place to put them, and I need to get a new bookshelf because I'm running out of space. The next question is, how do I decorate them? I have a menagerie of stuffed animals and little figurines and stuff, some of which I've made Soot Sprite from My Neighbor Totoro. I made a ninja and invisible man, little bottles of stones, which you'll see if you watch my video on my To Be Read and the World Book Day. Behind me I've got my Sailor Moon collection on top of it, in addition to my princess crown and a jar with a butterfly in it and a jar with firefly in it, fake of course, and my little piggy bank and stuff. So I've just got a menagerie called all sorts of different things. A master burglar comes and steals 5 of your most prized books off of your shelf. What are they? Okay, my most prized books, I'll start with this one. It is Crystal Enchantment's Complete Guide to Stones and Their Magical Properties. I use this one all the time because I just think it's fascinating learning about all of these things. And one day I will memorize them all. Second most prized book, The Ordinary Princess. Love this book. At some point I will do a review on it to give you a little bit more in depth, but love this book. My next one is The Shadow Wife by Diane Chamberlain. This is one of my most prized books because she was the very first author that I got to see in person and actually talk to, and so she signed my book, and it says, "To Tiffany with best wishes, Diane Chamberlain," and she was a wonderful person, and I saw her at the beach, and oh my gosh, it was an amazing experience. 2 books to complete my 5 are Wicked Lovely and Desert Tales, both by Melissa Marr. These are the top prized possessions because I also got to meet Melissa Marr in person, which she is amazing, such a great person. I just immediately connected with her. I got to meet her one-on-one, and it was really kind of awkward because I was dressed as Catwoman. And so they told her, because I was helping out at the Comic Con in Richmond, and they told her that a girl dressed as Catwoman wants to meet you, and so she said that that was probably the most interesting thing that she's been told so far. But she signed my book, and it says, "To Tiffany, believe in yourself," and she gave me this one because I was such a big fan, and I had all the other of the series and I just hadn't got this one yet, and she signed this one as well. It says, "To Tiffany, there are always choices," and oh gosh, that was just absolutely amazing. So these are my 5 most treasured books. So if Master Burglar came in, he would be taking those, and it would break my soul. What is the biggest book on your shelf? The biggest book is also one of the oldest books, The 11th Hour by Gray McBase, and I had it when I was a kid, and I loved it because the artwork is beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and everything is delicate, intricate, and detailed, and this is the biggest, and I checked because I wasn't entirely sure. The next one is, what book has sat on your shelf the longest? The oldest book that I own is also quite possibly my favorite book, and that is The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett, and you can tell it is well loved copy, and I got it secondhand to begin with. 15 maybe years ago, maybe 15. I'm not sure. I'm not all that great with math, but I know that this is the oldest one that I have, and well loved. Falling apart, actually. What is the prettiest spine on your shelf? The prettiest spine that I have, it actually is a book that my grandmother gave me. She's got a set of books that I loved to play with when I was little because they were so pretty. And it's Wuthering Heights. It's got the gold leaf on the sides, but here's the spine, and it's got the leather bound with the gold leaf imprints and stuff, and it's got the texture, and it's just absolutely beautiful. What is the most expensive book? The most expensive book, instantly, is my Spanish textbook that I had to have. And in an unfortunate instance, I didn't get to sell it back because it was in my backpack, and then my water bottle decided to leak and just basically destroy it. I mean, you can still read it, and it's got all the discs and everything, and I've been trying to sell it forever. But I just don't think it's going to sell just because it's in pretty awful shape. But this is definitely the most expensive book that I have on my shelves. What's the next question? The next question is, where are your shelves? Well, as you can see in my bedroom, I have one small shelf back here, and then there's a landing just outside of my bedroom that has 3 almost floor-to-ceiling shelves. It's like the 5 bookcase that you can buy at Walmart. So that's where the majority of my collection resides, is out there. Take your best Shelfie, include your face. Okay, done. And not the best picture that I've ever taken, but it works. And yeah, this was loads of fun. And I will put in the description below who came up with the Shelfie Book Tag. And I will see you all later. Hope you enjoyed. Good night.